You who want somebody to leave what they are doing that's very important to them to be with you, what version of yourself are you bringing? Are you coming as a leech? Are you coming as a handicap to the relationship? Or are you coming with something? Let's focus on our single ladies. All the single ladies? You want a man to come and take care of you. You want a man to come and pursue you. The question is, what version of yourself are you bringing? Okay, the man, let's look at the man because it's not one-sided. You are looking for a partner, you're looking for a wife, right? You want to be in a good relationship. What version of yourself are you coming with? If you don't come with a good version, it will not make sense. The first thing is that there won't be respect. A female wants a man to respect her because respect is mutual, correct? But if you don't come correct, he's not going to respect you. Even bad boys want good girls. That's why they will come to the club and do one night stand with you, but they will end up with that girl that you both of you gossip about, that she wasn't dressing in vogue. So the question is, what version of yourself are you presenting? Do you just want to have fun? I don't have a problem with that. God does, not me. So if you are like that, no problem. The question is, what do you really want? If you do want a relationship that's lasting, there's respect in the relationship. What keeps a relationship going is respect, mutual respect. It's not love. Are you here? So if you want that respect, what version of yourself are you presenting? Let me give you one gist. So I was dating this particular female, not my wife. And this was a long time ago too. Maybe about 15 years ago. And so one day, she sat me down. We were just gisting, because I like to gist. Some of you know already. And then she told me, like, I really don't want to go to school again. She was in medical school, though. Can you imagine the devil from her village is following her? She doesn't go to school again, that she just want to party. I say, oh shit. At that moment, I knew this one is not the one. I did not say anything. Because me, I will not say anything. I will just let you do yourself. And I'll decide if you are the one or you're not the one. So you see, and immediately she said she's tired of reading and going to school, that she wants to party. I said, wow, I don't think that's a good idea. You know, I'll advise her as a regular friend, not as your partner. I don't think it's a good idea, but, well, think about it, though. And then we shared the grace after some few weeks. So what I'm saying is, you want somebody to take you serious. What version of yourself are you presenting? All right? So the first one is, make sure you are complete before going into a relationship. You want to respect. You want mutual respect. Make sure you are complete. And it's not only women that men disrespect, though. Even men, women disrespect them. Just imagine you came to a relationship and you are not a man. You just have physical characteristics of a man, but you're not a man. You understand what I'm saying, right? You have the physical attribute of a man. Maybe you even go to the gym and work out. But you don't have money to take care of your family. And you don't even have any prospect. You get what I'm saying? You're not doing anything. You're just comfortable playing Xbox 360. The 2026 version that didn't come out yet. I still wonder, how can a man sit at home from morning till night playing game and with headphones? Yes! Kill him! Shoot the ball! And you are a man. What is your problem? Make sure there is a prospect. You're looking at something. You are working towards something. This is for the female, but for the man, please, if you are not ready, don't go into a relationship. It's only going to cause problem. If you are not able, let me even tell you straight up, if you are a man and you are not able to take care of your woman, another person will help you take care of her. It's that simple. Are you understand what I'm saying? Let's be honest ourselves. Just imagine now. Some people say, oh, well, that woman, she's a very nice person. That one, she will never do this one, she never do that. Yeah, we may have like maybe less than 0.0000001% of them. But on a regular day, on a good day, even if she was a very Christianly human being and she didn't want to do anything crazy, you are at home, not taking care of your business. Then there's a man somewhere that came as a regular friend. He didn't have any nonsense mind. And he took care. And he's taking care of this lady. Do you know that at some point, the lady will start liking him? Please, if I'm lying, say I'm lying now. She will start liking him. He's going to be unconscious. She's a good lady. Nothing is wrong with her. Because sometimes we can blame women. Why would she do that? Why would she do that? Why would she not do it? If it's you, Uncle. I remember when I was going to move from my parents' house, they held me down. They didn't want me to go anywhere. I'm like, when am I going to learn how to be a man? They had their own reasons. But I thought about it. I said, if I don't leave and go and know that I'm supposed to pay my rent at the end of the month, not move with my brother, I move by myself. And I pay my rent, I pay my light bill, I pay this bill. And not just that, but I still do what I'm doing while I was with my parents. So some people, once they leave their parents, that's it. Bye, Felicia. Make sure you take your rest. Come correct. Make sure you are complete. It's on the screen too. Colossians chapter 2, verse 10. I want you to look at this and read it loud and clear. 1, 2, go. Some people say, well, what if the demons are holding me down? They don't want me to be complete, and you start praying useless prayers. No. Once you gave your life to Christ, you became complete in Him. So nothing can stop you from coming complete. So all the spiritual part has been taken care of. It's now your responsibility to come correct and come complete. The way you really know a man is not when the man don't have. Females, pay attention to this. The way you know a man, who the man really is not when he doesn't have. A man that doesn't have can love you. It is when he has. So that's why you should not go for somebody that don't have, because you don't know who the person really is. Are you catching my drift? If you really want to be in a good relationship, wait and let the man have first. Let him have, and then see how he behaves when he has. The way he behaves when he has is who he really is. So if you are there trying to follow a man that don't have, be very careful, because you don't really know who he is yet. Because a man that don't have will love you, will show you all the whole love in this world, will adore you, mostly if you are the one giving him something. That doesn't mean that everyone that don't have are bad people, but you just would not know who you are messing with until the person actually has. That's why some people went into marriage, even marriages, they went into marriage when the guy didn't have, and the guy was so loving. Oh my God, you are the sugar in my cockroach, you are the cockroach in my butter. Was so loving. The moment the guy started having, the story changed. And some of them left the marriage, some of them are still managing it today. Because fundamental principles. Now, the guy don't have to be a billionaire. When I mean the guy should be able to take care of himself, and one more person is enough. Then you would know who he is. See how he spends his money. Now that he has money, he doesn't need anybody to give him money. Who does he respect? Does he still respect the people he's supposed to respect? Are you seeing it, right? That's typical. So, when some people start having money, they start disrespecting you. You know, they used to say sir before. They now be saying bro. Bro and sir, you tell me if it's the same thing. So let him have, I'm not saying he should be a billionaire, just let him have enough to take care of himself. And maybe one extra person, then see how he behaves. Then you'll be able to know if you should go in or not go in to that relationship. Anyway, so make sure you are complete before going into a relationship. Don't become a parasite. Don't go into leech on your partner. Make sure, even if the man should take care of the relation of the family of course. But the woman is supposed to be a supporter. If you look at the Proverbs 31 woman, from 10 to 31, we're not going to read it. Go and read it at home. You see that woman that they're always saying, Proverbs 31 woman, you see that she was working. Because of her, they respected her husband. There are some men, they can wear the best designers, drive the best cars, but their wife and children are dressing like people that don't have future. Are you catching it? Like when you see the wife and children, you'll be surprised that it was that man. You mean it's that man? That guy that's big like this? That drove that clean car? That's talking eloquently? That he's the father of those children? He's the husband of that woman? So, women, bring respect to your man. Man, make sure they are bringing respect to you. Come in to collect, come in to give. Women too, come in to give. Even if the woman is working, it's not her responsibility to pay bills. Yeah? Work. She can even make money more than you're making if God graces her too, but it's not her responsibility. It's yours as a man to take care of the bills, to take care of the family. Then, if you are doing what you're supposed to do, and you have married the right person, a real one, what's going to happen? Women, please help you echo it. Just imagine that with your love of your life that's taking care of everything, protecting you. What will happen to your money? You'll give him the money because he now trusts you. She now trusts you to handle the affair. And then if anything ever happens in the future where you're not able to make money, she will stand in and she will fight for you. That's the point where the woman, you can say, okay, he doesn't have, but the wife did not leave him. Why? Because he was a good man and she is a good woman too. What is the purpose of marriage? For the married people, what's the purpose? Why? Why marriage? Some people will say, well, because they should put their heads together. Oga, you can put your heads together with business partners. That's not the purpose. Genesis 2:18. I like to always go from the top so that you won't have any questions. Because I had this discussion with somebody recently and they're just talking anyhow. They know the truth, but they're just arguing. So thank God they argued with me so that I can come correctly. And the Lord God said, it is not good that man should be alone. I will make him a helper comparable to him. So I will make him a helper that's qualified to be with him. That's what all that means. A helper that meets the qualification. Some people still think that it's just said, I'll make him a helpmate. You and your husband, you and your wife, people are not mates. It's a lie. We are not mates. The female is a helper that is qualified to help him, not helpmate. It's a helpmeet. Every man has a lot of women couple of women that can be their wife. Every woman have a couple of men that can be their husband. Yes, there will be some special occasions where something has happened down the line where God has narrowed you down with somebody. Okay? But generally speaking, it's not one person. It's not the bone of my bone. I'm for the bone of my bone. So you now carry infrared and put it in your own bone. You have now sent God to put infrared on our own bone. So you're looking, when you now come close, you now do, baby, say, okay, that's my wife. No, that's not how it happens. So you see, that's why in Proverbs 18:22, what does it say here now? Let's read together. 1 to go. He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. That means that the man now has to find the wife. Because do you know what? There are a lot of women and females in the world. Only few of them are wives. We have moved from you make a help qualified for him to now if he who finds this help finds a good thing. Let's read this. 1 to go. Good. So what is the purpose of marriage? To prevent immorality. How do you prevent it? Speak up now. No, I cannot talk. Talk. To prevent sexual immorality, another word for that is porneia. A man should be with a woman because it is normal for humans to want to have sex. Very normal. Mostly when you're mature, right? and you are up to the age. Not, that's why he says, every man, go and get yourself a wife. Every woman, get yourself a husband to prevent porneia, sexual immorality, the immorality of the sex. So get yourself somebody, and anytime you think about sex, go and finish that person. Don't think about somebody else. Yeah. I understand what I'm saying. That's why it's very important to marry somebody you are emotionally attached to. If you marry somebody you are not emotionally attached to, it's going to be a failure. Then you won't be able to obey this. You that you are married, fulfill your obligations. If you are in marriage, don't hold back what you are there for. You are here so that I don't go and be thinking about somebody else. So what is going to make me think about somebody else? You are not giving it to me. So what am I going to do? I start thinking about somebody else now. That's where we now come into the talk of sexual compatibility, emotional attachment. There's nothing wrong with sex if you are married. It was God who created it. So he knows that this is how I want my human being to be like. So he created it like that. So now he has told you, okay, to be in a contest of reasoning, get yourself a man, you get yourself a woman, like that. So that you can now be with one person and do everything with one person. But then that one person that you're supposed to do everything with is now forming gidigbo. What will happen? They'll push you to sin.